Hello Gemini, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get all the new alerts when I launch new material. I do readings quite consistently, so you don't want to miss out. Today's is a bonus reading, and this is about love, romance, and relationship evolution. I call this one Bling, Ring, or Sting. Bling is going to be the energies of flirty, fun, and fresh energies that are feeling quite new and playful. Ring is committed, long-term, and loyal type of energies. And Sting, things like hurt feelings, arguments, or potential breakups or separations. So we'll see what's going on for you, Gemini. Let's get into this. Do keep in mind these are general readings. Take only what resonates. In addition to your Gemini sun, you could look up your moon, your Venus, your rising, or your north node for additional context. And if you do feel the need for a personal reading where you want to go deeper into your specific situation, I have links in the description below. You can book those and email me, or you could just email me if you have questions about my style and how I serve my community. Okay, Gemini, let's pull a few tarot cards here from the Crystal Visions Tarot. We're going to look at your side first, then their side, and then how the energies come together in the relationship or connection. You got the Knight of Pentacles. One more from Gemini. That one? Okay. And the Three of Wands. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Let's look at their energies, Gemini, the person that you're connected to. The Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Oh, how interesting. There's the 3, 9, and 8 of Wands here. Let's look at the energies of your connection here. We're going to take a look at the Lover's Oracle, these cute heart-shaped cards. Hard to shuffle, but a whole lot of fun in relationship readings. Oh, that one's coming out, the yellow one. It like yelled at me here, so... Okay, so let's take a closer look at this here so you can see the image. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, okay. So the two of you have that kind of energy going on in the connection. How interesting. Let's get a Romance Angels Oracle also for the connecting energies. For Gemini, please, and their connection. Romance Angels. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others and flirt. Okay, Gemini, I am going to go ahead and say that this reading is about bling. Something is new here. Flirty, fresh, and fun. But there's not a whole lot of fast movement yet. On your side, you have the Knight of Pentacles. It's a card of strategy. You may be thinking about how you want to extend the offer for a date to someone, or what kind of date you want to be asked out on. There is this Three of Wands where I think you might be really making sure that you don't move forward with someone that would lead down a similar road that you had in the past. So you're really looking at the path ahead. You are working to illuminate that. You may not be even actively dating here, but something might kind of find its way to you when you're not even looking. Because I feel like you're more concerned with making the right choices for yourself when it comes to relationships, not really maybe actively seeking anything at the moment. And if you've been in a relationship, Gemini, this could be the energy of maybe just a little bit of a where you feel like things might be a little stale, or you've had to focus on something else. I feel more like this is new, or that the energy of something new is going to benefit you at this time. On their side, they get the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. What's interesting about both of your energies is it seems like both of you have kind of what I'll call feels like been through the ringer with some relationship issues in the past. I don't feel like that's with each other. I think that's past relationships that you've dealt with. This person may have a little bit of an avoidant tendency, whereas if things don't go right or they feel a certain way in a particular situation, they may have the tendency to kind of run away. from you or how they feel, or that's kind of like their go-to. They may be that avoidant kind of personality, or it's connected to their trauma somehow. But they could also be the kind of person that once they know for sure that it's the right move, they will move rather quickly toward it. So for the both of you, it feels like this could be the energy where neither one of you is looking, but you might end up finding each other. It might be kind of surprising. And maybe it's because you go out and do something. The both of you go out to do something, like a friend calls you up and say, hey, come on this hike with me. And there happen to be like, you know, their brother and all these friends there, their sister and all these friends. And all of a sudden you just meet someone that you enjoy flirting with. And it's just a really lighthearted energy that kind of takes you by surprise. Feels very blingy. So let's have some fun with it, Gemini. You love to have fun. You love to laugh. You love to joke. You love to have a good time. And I feel like if this is a relationship that you've been in, it's time to bring this fun and flirty energy back into the connection again. So there could be a message in that for some of you if you've been in a more long-standing relationship where it feels like it may have gotten a little stale. Okay? All right. For messages, let's get some actual messages. We're going to go to the Hidden Truth Oracle and see what you would like to say to this person, Gemini. What would you like to say to this person here? You would like to say, I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay, Gemini, are you overworking? Really? You're burying yourself in work? The Knight of Pentacles could be, he's the kind of knight that may not be actively, like I said, not actively engaged in the relationship, could be focusing more on something else, more on like a strategy, a map, kind of has their head down, you know? So that could be it. Maybe why are you trying to forget them though? Maybe it's because you're like, weren't looking for anything and all of a sudden you met somebody who kind of lit you up. Let's look at their side. What would they say to you? I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay, this person could have some intuitive tendencies, Gemini. Not that you don't, but they could be a water sign. They could be putting together, they got a lot of fire here too, but they could be putting together as to why the two of you have bumped into each other or why you met and you each felt a certain way here that definitely got both of your attentions here. Let's look at the Messages of Love Oracle. What would you say to them, Gemini? What would you say to them? You're trying to forget them. They're trying to understand the connection. Passion. Try something you've never done before. There's that bling energy again. Flirty, fresh, fun, adventure. What would they say to you? So there is this inner desire that you have. Even though you're trying to like pretend like, oh, it's nothing, it's no big deal. I see you, Gemini. They got balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Interesting here. Balance. So balance would be important to this person. Maybe they feel like they're giving too much, but yet they're avoidant. This is interesting. For some of you, you could have bumped yourself right into another Gemini. Or somebody that has Gemini energies in their chart. You guys are funny. What am I going to do with you guys? My goodness, this is really cute though. I'm getting that real cute, fun feeling that only a Gemini can bring. I actually really like this energy. I feel like it kind of reminds me of like, for those of you who've seen Game of Thrones, it's like Jon Snow and Ygritte, where they're so attracted to each other and one may be pursuing more than the other, and there's just this playful, innocent connection amongst the crazy world outside. This has done something to the both of you. It definitely has both of your attention. Let's look at the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle and get another message. We're going to start closing off the reading. I'll do this and then pull some charms that kind of like ice the cake. Oh, you got a couple things here. I'm going to go with it. Cards have been falling out. You got the number 7 card, 7th chakra. The energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger whole. Wow. And you got 13, commitment. The frequency of commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being and with unwavering belief. Gemini, true to form, you had to have 2 cards here. So this connection and relationship, I feel like got both of your attention, right? That's the 7th chakra information here. This is changes, this is movement, momentum, possibly unexpected for both of you, but it definitely got your attention. We have this commitment card here, which I think in your energies, both of you are like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. But this is the potential energy. Even though you may be in the bling phase here, this is the potential energy. For others of you, this would be the energy of the connection that you are already in this committed connection. And the 2 of you have kind of had this stalemate, and now you're coming back and your eyes are being open to something new in the connection. Let's get some charms. We're gonna mix them up, take a pinch. Now, I'm gonna give you my perception and what I perceive from your greater being on what these charms mean, but if you see one and it has a meaning to you, go with it. Always trust your intuition. Okay, first of all, we have the monkey energy here. That's more of the play. That's more of the doing things that push your adventure button a little. It's getting out and swinging around and having a good time and climbing a tree and playing on the playground and going down the slide and being silly and being fun and maybe a little ornery. It's really cute energy. But look, we have the swans that are coming together in a heart shape and they mate for life. There's that commitment energy, the potential for commitment. For some of you, I feel like this is new, fresh, fun, and it has a lot of potential for commitment. I think that's why maybe there are parts of both of you that are like, oh no, I don't know, whoa, this might be something here. It's really, really cute. We have a T-Rex here, dinosaur. And I feel that there isn't a recognition. So when I see dinosaurs, I think of like more of the ancient pasts or like the eons of time. There could be a past life connection here between you and this person, which would indicate why the recognition, you got each other's attention right away like that. We have a little Scotty dog here. Now that could indicate, coming right after the T-Rex, indicate that it could have been a past life in the area of what we know as modern day Scotland, or that a trip to Scotland, since there's light, fun, adventure button things going on here, might reveal some information for you or this relationship. Dogs also represent that perspective of loyalty and friendship, so that could also be something that is a potential factor in the coming together of this connection. And then we have the fairy sitting on the moon. This is like making a wish, when you wish upon a star. There's some contemplation going on here, Gemini, and I think you're in a little bit of a mode with yourself of like, did I call this in? I didn't think I was calling this in, but somehow this got called in, and here I am now. What am I going to do with this? Because it's something that maybe I manifested from the past, and the timing of it's just surprising to me right now. So have a little fun with it, Gemini. I still get that bling feeling for this situation. Try to bring in some play. Try to bring in some fun. Try to bring in that whimsy that will make you feel a little more comfortable, because if you're laughing and having a good time, it's going to be a lot better for you, and you're not going to feel as stressed out or as closed off by this connection's allure. Let's put it that way. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see you next time.